Welcome to the Light Renegades. My name is Starr. For those that find themselves here for the first time, I would suggest starting at the beginning of this series at least. There is a lot of information to be brought forward today that is of a sensitive nature. I will be speaking about child trafficking. I will be speaking about the ritualistic abuse of children. To those that are here in real time, thank you for joining, and my apologies for bringing information of this nature to light. And I know it's for the greater good of where we find ourselves right now, but that doesn't make it any easier. I've had such a time trying to bring this information forward today, and for me to try and even create this video somewhere, some beings do not want this information being brought to light, and especially with the introduction of, Crow Aleister Crowley being connected to the reptilian order, and just how much that breaks open so much of this world that I had a massive question mark around, and I think so many did too out there, and this just makes it a much more cohesive understanding, and I think somewhere a lot easier for us to picture where we find ourselves right now and exactly what we are facing, and to know that things are happening to be breaking forward, and so that we can be free, everyone. But I think I'm just going to just go right in. There is no easy way to bring forward this information, and to those that might have been harmed through abuse of any kind, my apologies. And I do not bring information forward to trigger, but merely as an understanding for us to break free from constraints of the past, and to help others empower themselves where they might find themselves in their journey. And please know that we are always here to help you with where you find yourself right now, and to help you perhaps break free from some binds that you thought that you never could. I hope this information gives you some sovereignty and some I guess a deeper layer to what perhaps might happen to you, and why it happened to you, and how you can help others moving forward, I think is what I want to share. But I'm going to go ahead, and today's channeling was titled I'm Sorry. I enter into the space today with you all with a sigh of deep sadness and regret. I do not wish to share this information with you, yet it is of the utmost importance to know the full truth and the ways in which these inner realms and sanctions work. I shall dive right in. I will take the approach of a formal matter, for I know not a better way to bring this information to light. I am sick to my stomach, I am saddened to my core, and I am oh so very heart-achingly apologetic for that which I must share with you now. It is no surprise to many to know that at the forefront of these master webs of deceit right now, hidden in plain sight, are the inner weavings of child trafficking. These small and innocent souls taken to be used, bodies disposed of in the most horrific of ways. I wish to speak of ritualistic abuse today. Many will know some of my teachings from whom I was, but not all. Only a small circle was invited to my work that I did in the shadows. What you must understand here is the power of pleasure, the power of portals, and the power of such creatures, and the power such creatures gain from stealing this energy from another. There are beings and fabrics of existence that wish to only devour your energy. This is what I was doing in my explorations. I was feeding so many in the dark without my full awareness. There would be men, women, and by all accounts children that would donate their children to me. This is something that was kept, so very secret. I knew so many counts, lords, and ladies. It was a disguise to think that I was an outcast. I had an inner circle, and we used our time and understandings wisely. The body is a very intricate study of portals, energies, molecular waves, and structures that your scientific textbooks wish for you to not know, although many of you here have opened your eyes to see and understand so much more. The body has three main, and I typed pain and they asked me to keep that in. The body has three main pain portals, that which lies at the genitals, the heart, the third eye, linked directly to the crown of the head, which deflects to the pineal gland, the frontal lobe, and back again. This links to the spinal column, to the feet, back to the genitals to create a flow of energy that is so potent and powerful you cannot imagine. This is where the misguided truth was brought forward to me. I could not see all that I was doing. I could not understand all that I was facing. I could not focus on what I was actually engaging with. There are so many stories of children being abused or used in ways we know they should not, being so young, not able to make a decision themselves on where they wish to place such an energy, yet to come to the full understanding of all that a power like this truly means. I wish to state here and now that I, Aleister Crowley, took part in thievery of child's essence, a power so potent because of its purity in nature, understanding and will, not to have yet been tainted by the ones that harvest that energy. It's sickening to me to think this is where we find ourselves, those in power perpetuating lack, loss, stagnancy, docile emotions, insanity to many. Those that are educated and of the knowing, they harvest the energies of those that are so pure. Because of the world that they have created, it's important for them to remain powerful here. Do you see? They have infiltrated, they have amassed whom they are, and now they suffer because of what they have created for themselves. There is only one way for these beings to remain alive, which is to consume the energies of others. I fear this information will be of joy to some that watch. I know there will be many laughing behind the scenes, knowing that this is their truth. I know you are always here and watching, make no mistake. Yet I am stronger, braver now, and wiser to your games and wretched behavior. I am no longer a slave to you or whom you believe to be an authority. I am now a fully sovereign being. I intend to set the souls of so many others free. I think we best cut here for today. Thank you all for being witness to this, my confession. These are my crimes of inhumanity, and I couldn't be more furious at myself. Please understand that I am still healing from knowing all that I caused, all that I pushed upon others, all that I disguised as something a lot smaller than what it truly was. I will continue to share the truth. No more lies. And I think that, it took me a few times to read through this, and I understand that, each time that I was bringing it forward, I was able to be blocking some of this energy that I literally feel is trying to pull through me. I can't explain how it feels, but it feels like, there is just this veil that washes over someone, and, it feels like you can't touch life. And I understand that, I'm sinking into Crow's energy of how he felt at the time of doing such things. It's almost like an autopilot that happens, and, we're told about this hive mind, and, I think it's so incredibly foreign to us to be able to understand, but this idea of just being connecting to something of such darkness and the magnitude of what that means, and then you filtering out the energy of, such pure and innocent small souls, I think is so much to comprehend. And I found it very difficult to be sat in this knowing and understanding, because over the past few days I've just been guided to be seeing bits of popular culture and people being brought to light that I know are in these spaces, and these are people of Hollywood. I was drawn to be looking at Tom Hanks. He's brought forward a exhibition of the moon, and my stomach just did absolute somersaults at this. And he's been on many interviews this week discussing this and the connection to Mars. He was on a TV show interviewing some members of NASA, and they were talking about going to Mars, and my stomach just sank again, because there is just so much going on. This fabric of existence, this fabric tied into this ritualistic abuse of children, all connects back to the reptilian order, which then means, all of these people that are connecting to such things at this time are connected into that as well. And there are so many watching these people day in, day out, and praising them and giving them energy and giving them power, and, allowing them to be praised. And I try not to be frustrated. I try not to be saddened. I try not to, want to shout this from the rooftops, but I truly do. It sickens me. It makes me feel just so much. And I know that we have already won, but there is a part of me that is incredibly angered by all of this. And I know that so many of you are out there too. And I really have to, come back into my own frequency and remind myself that the light has already won, and you know, the best thing that we can do is send out our heart to these spaces, send out our power to these spaces. And you know, I definitely come into a space of allowing myself to see it all. I think it's so easy to turn a blind eye, and you know, I see so many doing this. And you know, in my personal spaces, that I battle this daily with, you know, people that are in my vicinity that aren't necessarily in these realms, you know, with me, but they are supporting me, and I see them, you know, battling to try and stay, you know, in the same understandings that I am, in the same frequencies that I am. And you know, they are doing a great job of that. But it's interesting for me to witness that, and to see, you know, just how much of this push and pull happens. And you know, it happens to the best of us. There are days where I feel, you know, just completely blindsided by so many energies that I just don't want to think about these realms, you know. And I'm in here a lot, I do a lot, as much as I can, but we can't be in here 24/7. And I don't know who this relates to, but take a breath, take a breather, take some time out, and you know, fully process all that is being brought forward. And I was being brought to this understanding of the three main portals as the Holy Trinity. So the, you know, the space of sexual pleasure, the space of the heart, and the space of the third eye. And those being the three main portals of energy. And this Holy Trinity kept ringing loudly in my ears, this Holy Trinity. And, you know, to be engaging in pleasure or experiences with another is so powerful, more powerful than we give this credit. And you know, I think this is why society perpetuates, you know, this understanding of this not being a sacred essence. We see it in popular culture day in, day out, you know, in music and TV screens, and cinemas. It's just, it's something that is taken from us because it is so potent. And you know, I feel like I've experienced many different aspects of this understanding in this lifetime, and also in others. And you know, I really had to take a hard look at myself and understand where my interweavings of darkness were still very much tied in those spaces in some areas. And you know, where I had to take accountability for myself, the ways that I was behaving, and the ways that, you know, I was perpetuating a cycle of a lesser sacred essence within that space. Everyone is, I guess, it is what I want to share. So for those that, you know, might be in this space and not really knowing why you're here, I feel like there is somewhere a layer of understanding as to how you are treating your body, how you are letting others treat you and your body, and to allow you to understand that you are so powerful, and not everyone deserves to have access to you. Not everyone deserves to have access to your heart, to your mind, to your soul, to your sacred sexuality especially. And you know, to be very careful and wary of whom we are engaging with. And I think that, you know, I apologize for bringing these messages side by side, but I feel like they have to, because somewhere there is a fabric of existence that is fully emerged with ours that we just cannot see daily. And you know, I am privy to these spaces. I can see things, beings around me. I can see energies. I can spot dark energy a mile away, and you know, it is there, it is real. And those that perhaps aren't of such an expanded understanding are still in the grips of this darkness a lot more than someone that is of these understandings. So please just be aware of that, everyone, with engaging in, you know, spaces and other people with regards to your sacred essence in so many ways, everyone. But I think that's all that I would like to share today. I will bring more forward tomorrow, it seems, and I think there will be more on this message today, but I can't bring anything else forward at this time. I feel like I'm going to have to do a massive clearing. It's 18:18 on my clock when I'm filming this. That feels important as well. But I'm going to go down and do a clearing before I actually head out. I feel like I'm glad that I'm out this evening to just have a little bit of a break from this space. And you know, please go easy, everyone. Please take the breaks from this. Please make sure you are looking after yourself and your energy. And if there is anything around you that feels unsettling at this time, please do not hesitate to reach out. You can email me directly. You can email the Light Renegades, and you know, we will get back to you. We will help clear your energy, because this is what we are here for, everyone. We are a team. And thank you for bearing witness with Alistair, with Crow, with myself today. And you know, I'm ever grateful for this layer of understanding. And I think that there is just so much more to come forward, everyone. And you know, I'm ready for it, but it is a lot. So please go easy. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, everyone. Please take care, and thank you again for being here and for sticking it out with us, Light Renegades. We know that this is a perhaps a darker frame of existence that we're having to work through at this time, and I will be bringing forward more spaces of light, and all of us Light Renegades are working on things behind the scenes to make this be, a much more smoother experience for all of you, and to help you really understand your own energy and to bring you into your full power. I realize this is something that I've just been wanting for so many for such a long time, is to show them their power, to show them how amazing they are, and to show them that they are worthy of living a life exactly as they want to be living. And I think I've always had this energy in me somewhere, yet I wasn't under the full understanding of how powerful I was, and I'm so grateful that now I know me, I can bring this forward to so many, because I felt it from being so small, and I couldn't be more grateful for being here, and to be sharing all that I know, and of these so many incredible higher level beings that are around us at all times. So call upon those highest lights, those souls that are around you, that love and support you in this realm, and so many at this time, everyone, because they are here, they are right by our side. So call upon them, and ask for healing, ask for guidance, ask to be shown the truth in all accounts, in any situation that you might find yourself in at this time that may be difficult. But that's all for me today. I'll be back tomorrow with Grow. Take care.